Sanse sasa no edri nya yo cashew ndi no ise kom eba pa ise ngora omo wa chire kura no ye crop ise ba bia ye kura ise adua kura ho ede mai cashew no no ane ofia ye ya kakra ye to aduane kakra ye to aduane ndi se cashew ko na edru be kakra bia na ma hardship so aba.
As the world grapples with the far-reaching effects of climate change, farmers who are on the front line have devised innovative strategies to adapt and secure their livelihood. One such strategy is the transition to cashew plantation, a crop touted for its resilience in the face of harsh weather conditions. In this story, I put the spotlight on farmers in the Jaman South Municipality of the Bono Region who have transitioned to cashew farming, the potential risk and the unintended consequences in the face of climate change.
Farmers in the Jaman South Municipality of the Bono Region for years were into the cultivation of cocoa, oil palm and staple food crops such as maize, yam, cassava and plantain, but the narrative has changed. Most farmers in the municipality have now transitioned to the cultivation of cashew, a crop that has offered hope and stability in the face of climate change. Some of the farmers in the area who have been speaking to GhanaWeb attribute this strategic transition from cocoa to cashew to the need to combat unpredictable and harsh climatic conditions caused by rampant bushfires and the felling of trees.
In the olden days, our grandparents used to, mainly they used to farm cocoa. They used to farm here. What they used to farm here is cocoa farm. But we could see that nowadays we have focused our attention to cashew farming. All is due to bush burning. Because in the olden days, when they plant the cocoa, the bushfire will come and burn everything, and the cocoa hardly for it to survive. Yielding too was another big factor, because comparing cocoa on this land to cashew, you could see a very great difference between cocoa and cashew. Because let's say if you have you farm 5 acres of land for a cocoa and you get, let me say, 10 bags, and the same land used to plant cashew, you may get about 20 to 30 bags of cashew nuts. So we saw the difference between cashew and cocoa, and that have encouraged most of the people here to engage in cashew farming.
Some day Solomon. The free answer. The free person on that. No cocoa, hapa, the Jashishi, my cashew in it, I will shana. The cashew need to say, Jashifas, your it me sorry. As I say, problem. My cashew in it.
I'm the first no na elia kuku na yempa info na moto ya kura beto so afena manya 41 years inti me beto bibiri so na esam jashishie inti no ma kuku bibiri essay nse wudua jana tumpe ehia ensam fifiri bim na je se awura no inti enam sante ma cashew so ebae na cashew no bae no esa se no ehede nsuro ja papa nti amanfo ye nyina ya hwete ko ho nti cashew de obaja mansin ha ya cashew de ya dua yi papa ya dua pa se ha no awia no boni nti no ma cashew se cashew no hia awia hia pebre esa se ja hyehyɛ ne ba ye nwia so afri system num nti ama asase no ayɛ de akeki nti cashew no so ne nani yɛ de ɛgye ho nti ama cashew no obia dane nani ayɛ de akɔ ho
pese no na kofu nko a na akiri ye ba na odi kofu ana di kofu ko na gas di ye ba na se cashew so ba You say cashew, the boy. Women, to be had them in the first in the timber. Timber, that would be a super, so I am, that would be a super, sadly, it's a young boy and a young woman. The Abban said, my dear, says, the cashew was the Anna, and she may be the cashew or boy. A friend body Isaac, we queenie or Yamaha. A benview Dianani, a shatana dokuku, a brew in Yakahon. Maybe you say a broody or bra, a fish here now on Yibia, Unibi. Let Cocoon or Yajumabia, nay. Now, if you just by my Jan Eshiku noir, if we are, like I say, and Zoribu, no cuckoo no. A few to my 4 barbecue chamoon, my we are boss assassin. Yandina Sassano, if we are boss, the cuckoo in a woo. Dear, you know, Mercury upon any cuckoo, dear Bill. Dear, a bar, cashew so. Cashew say a dra would be a peria, just in a cry. You are not something for home. Dear Oma, we are putting any cashew beyond one. This is Yama, we are 4 own Botomo Henano. Cashew no, more money.
Mr. Joseph Waja Kumache, the Jaman South MOFA director, corroborates this assertion and throws more light on this strategic transition by the farmers.
Formerly, the farmers here were into cocoa farming. Now it came to a time that they have drought. Came to a time that drought came inside the system, which is climate change. And then bushfires. People diverted from going to cocoa farming into cashew. And you know, the reason is cashew, if cashew is burned today, tomorrow you get it back again. It will start flowering again. But cocoa, when fire setting is a problem, you don't get it. So a lot of people have jumped into cashew instead of producing this cocoa and the one not. They rather change their mind to cashew. And then getting to cashew, they've realized that cashew is giving them much income as compared to cocoa, because they are, according to the farmers, that the work involved in cocoa as compared to cashew is too much. Cocoa, you harvest cocoa, you dry, you package it before selling, but when you come to cashew, you go look for cashew, some of them don't dry. It's only right now, though the people buy lamb and go, they say no, dry your cashew. If you don't dry, it will be a problem for you. This year like this, it came to a time that they say no, the price, they will not give you a high price again because you have not tried. So that is the main reason why people are jumping from this in cocoa to cashew. The weather is favorable for cashew. The soil is favorable for cashew. And then you know cashew loves sun. See, where there's sun, that is why we advise the farmer, when you are planting cashew, make sure you spacing it 10 by 10 meters to allow the cashew, the sun to set inside. So that is it. That is it.
Although cashew cultivation has indeed become a beacon of prosperity for farmers, there are potential risks and unintended consequences that come with this strategic transition.
cashew so ye to say the make us be over 150 say answer be na mimia be over 100 enti asase no de make us asase na asa aye de nyina atu cashew enti na ye dwene wo say daachi ye nchiri ma no kwan be ngbe fa so binya ebeneti enti esese ka abane omre nanka onfa hye kakra bi mra se na be ya cashew do no ebeti me kama isa se ye ka say aburosem wayedin asha se eyedin bodie no waya se eyedin banche kora de bubu banche hu nyina ayedin enti se abana mam fitia se samre na se koturu pempenso bi a yenim kwan ya yema no bebe fa so amoduansemu ebe yedin nti abana mbram na omabo me so ya se na nhihye papa bi wa opa megu na kwan na nti mboai
so le baba se na makoma ba se sisi asase ni biya so abo kegu so bi e opebi ti biya ni na ye ti kom ye banchi ye to tensi ya na ka banchi ko afesi ye to banchi ba ko pe tensi ba ye to gana ko na mi bi tata na ye to banchi ye na so ma to tensi ti de ye kom ye to ko ta to sa sa se ni na ase biya bi ye chese keju
sa no ediri nya ye cashew ndino ise kom eba pa ise ngora omo wa chire kura no ye crop ise ba bia ye wa kura ise aduan kura ho ede mai cashew no no na ofia ye ya kakra ye to aduane ndi se cashew ko na eduru be kakra bia na ma ha che so aba sika senso ho aye drama ye da se kakra ye nya ye de bobra no no na san to aduane bi ise fie bia kola bia sori a ale me pe cashew wado ye sasa ne sa aso ndino asase kakra ho na linyina do cashew a ama sisi kom ne ebeba yemani ye mbotamu ha sisi asase bia ne ho na ho free because ujan ho a unu ya ba na onso wa bedo na ya mazo sem sisi ko de mazo kra bandamu ha obo na onua bi ana onua be gina court wa do masase o fa masase mempene di ama sa ne ma na ama sisi ndem se ya kra babusu be biri mu.
My fear in this cashew farming is that in the long term it is going to create a lot of starvation and famine in these communities, because you can see the background of this farming is well canopied, and it will be very difficult for you to cultivate crops like maize and cereal crops, other foodstuffs that need a lot of sunlight. So it means that all these crops, we are now abandoning it. So in effect, getting food to feed our children will be very big problem. Because nowadays, even we have not get to anywhere, but nowadays we used to buy food from outside. Initially it wasn't like that. Even foodstuffs was so plenty over here to the extent that we beg people for to come for the food, but now we rush into a market to buy food.
This is Coco Rianya Habari, Mula, or to be a woman. As you see, Munya, very abundant. You say, come neighbor. This is being said, I mentioned a bit this and now, or reserve, or dress shop, a promotion with your portion can be so then Catrana, I say, Munya Nan will be an Sanyas idea, only by
Yes, the effect we have seen, Mofa have seen right now, which the farmers themselves have seen, is food security. To come to a time, food crops will be a problem. Even right now, no land for food crops. You see, there was a time people from this place were going to Western Region, that is a side, for cocoa. It came to a time that Western side, they were not having land for food crops. So people were rather sending food here to that place. So we are seeing that cashew coming into the municipality, the cashew coming into the grounds here, the problem will be the food security. It will come to a time that they will not get food.
Recognizing the need for a sustainable approach and diversity, the Directorate has embarked on measures aimed at encouraging farmers to cultivate multiple crops to mitigate the associated dangers and ensure a balanced agricultural ecosystem to create a future where cashew and other crops can thrive side by side.
What MOFA is doing is that we educate the farmers. The master, if you have about 5 or 6 acres, don't use all for cashew. You get about 1 or 2 acres for food crops, and then that will help you. And then they sell. There they sell. They come up telling us that, oh officer, this time here is not easy. Better. Yam ana banchi ana something or that's all. I say, see, so they deserve, they know it, and then we are educating them to do that. They should try as much as possible and get land down for food crops.
Power cashew farming presents several advantages in terms of adaptability, resilience, and economic opportunities to the farmer. The socio-economic implications for this over-reliance relative to price volatility, decline in food crop production, impact on food security, and issues of monoculture warrants complex and multifaceted measures to strike a balance that will safeguard both livelihoods and the ecosystems. From Yamiansa, I am Abajado Frank, GhanaWeb.